It's like flying high-priced hookers to your hotel room from New York.
Taking it slowly into my hot, wet...
Okay, maybe not, but it is cheaper.
Number 1.
Indy 100.
Oh, shit, yeah! It's the Hadley Hour! Oh, yeah, baby. You guys are in store for a treat. It's going to be a great show. Dig it. This is Victim off their album, Who Can I Trust?
I've been a victim of society. I've been victim of crimes that never pertain to me. I had a plan for my life, but I was blind to see. Too many drugs all the time got me staying out of reality. Lost every day, I'm feeling apathy. I can't seem to realize what it's done to me. In a world gone mad, I need to be set free. Set free this mind of mental slavery. Of brutality, I've been victim of abuse. What was taken from me, what I had in my life and my future to be, and all the drinking every day got me hanging by the skin of my teeth. Lost every day, I'm feeling apathy. I can't seem to realize what it's done to me. In a world gone mad, I need to be set free. Set free this mind of mental slavery. These scars of mine are refined and protect me always. They remind me of what went wrong. I'm a victim, I've been a victim. These scars of mine are refined and protect me always. They remind me of what went wrong. I'm a victim, I've been a victim.
Never crossed that line, don't wanna be a victim no more times. Out of the dark now it's time to shine. You see me standing here still free. Falling hair on my chin is tricky. Situations getting real sticky. Then I realize what you criticize is the very reason why I feel victimized. No, I refuse to lie down and go. You might disappear, but I'll show. Gotta let them all know. Don't stop the way that you grow. Guarantee you this. You can't hope and you can't wish. Gotta fight to be alive. Give yourself a chance to survive.
These scars of mine are refined and protect me always. They remind me of what went wrong. I'm a victim, I've been a victim. These scars of mine are refined and protect me always. They remind me of what went wrong. I'm a victim, I've been a victim. These scars of mine,
I'm a victim, I've been a victim.
Indy100.com.
What's up, gents?
What's up?
Oh, everybody,
yo.
everybody out in Radio Land, it is the Hadley Hour. You are listening to the Hadley Hour, which means that it is Tuesday night at 9 p.m., or it could be Thursday night at 9 p.m. Either way, we figured out how to break the space-time continuum, and we did it here tonight with the Chimpz. Hey, say hello to Chimpz. Say hello.
What's up? What up?
Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, so let me introduce everybody. We got Sonic on bass. We got Cappy on drums. We got Scary Carrie on guitar. We got Chuck P on vocals. Artemis, who actually earned a new name earlier this evening, which we will... We'll build up to that. You know what? Everybody's a couple beers away from getting real personal. It's okay. But in the meantime, if you want to find the Chimpz because you know him, you love him, you hear him on this show all the time. I mean, and that ain't no BS either. You know it. We played 2 songs from them last night. Actually, or last week, funny enough, I played Victim, and then I played a band called Super Monkey Death Grip. Like, just totally subconsciously.
We gotta hook up with those dudes.
You should. You know, I mean, like, I bet you there's a whole, like, whole lot of bands that are... Oh, no, wait a minute. We're gonna actually hold on a second. That was my bad. Okay, because I wanted to keep talking.
Super Monkey Death Grip.
Super Monkey Death Grip. That's right. We were getting ahead of ourselves. We do have more music from the Chimpz coming up. Ooh, working without a net. Weed is a hell of a drug. All right. Let me just get through the business real quick. So, Facebook, Chimpz Nation, Twitter at the Chimpz, YouTube, you can find them at the Chimpz, Reverb Nation, the Chimpz, and let me clarify, Chimpz with a Z.
With a Z.
With a Z.
Yep.
Because Zorro apparently tried out for the band, and while he didn't make the cut, he decided to keep his influence, and that's where that happened. And Jane Goodall is rolling over in her grave, even though she's not technically dead yet. Maybe just, maybe at least not on the outside. Anyway.
With us.
Yeah, right, no doubt. Have you guys ever reached out to her at all for some kind of endorsement or sent her a CD at all?
No.
No, you should. I mean, I'm just saying,
We can't have violent pictures of them. No chimps with guns.
Right. Yeah, you're like more of a revolting type of chimp, right? Like a
Get out of the cage.
like a Planet of the Apes, like Aldo, first ape to say no type of thing.
Exactly.
I don't know how, like,
Just say no.
I don't know what the nerdiness level of this room is, but I think I'm leading the pack right now.
You can't keep us caged.
We're all nerds. Nerds.
No doubt, right? So, okay, so we got a special surprise later in the show with a brand new single you guys have coming out here. We'll tease it a little bit later. But the album that we played off of was Who Can I Trust by the Chimpz. I'm looking at it. It's pretty awesome as far as album work is concerned. Good looking album.
Thank you.
Without a doubt. I mean,
I gotta give props to Cap, Master Fresh.
Master Fresh.
Yep. And Mr. Ryan Green, who produced it.
Oh yeah, that's right. And so okay, then let me ask you, Cap. I mean, as far as like all the money symbolism and stuff like that. I mean, where were we going with this? I mean, we're looking at the all-seeing eye, very Masonic.
Evil.
But that's a chimp eye.
That's a chimp eye. Oh my God, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, we definitely.
That's not
replaced
the
it.
eye. That's the chimp eye.
We
Oh my
replaced
God.
the eye with the chimp eye.
Well, we don't trust the government or the system. So
Nor should you.
Who
that's
does?
basically what it says right there.
Tap water is population control. I'm fully aware of that.
No, that album was
Dude.
really about we grew as a band with that album right there because we're all going through some things. We're all affected by what's going on in the world around us.
Right.
And if you look at all the albums that we've done, there's a theme to them. Mm-hmm. You got On Parole, which was the very first one.
Okay.
Then Home Invasion.
That's right.
Then Who Can I Trust?
Mm-hmm.
You see, there's an elevating theme there, so just keep
Evolution.
Just keep watching.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying because you guys have
Evolution,
a new single that's coming out. I take it it's going to be part of a new album going forward at some point.
Oh yeah.
Very good, very good. Right on. Cool, man. Well, if you can't see this awesome album because you're listening to it on the radio, you know what? I got to figure out how to video podcast this. In the meantime,
Google it.
Yeah, you could definitely Google it. Make sure again you check out the Chimpz at thechimpz.com
With the Z.
with a Z. And other than that, I mean, what's been new and exciting in your guys' world? It's been a while since you've all been in the studio.
Well, the new single is new and exciting right now.
Well, yeah, certainly so. But I mean, like, if I remember correctly, you guys did some traveling since the last time you've been here. And
Yeah, we did the
Did Rocklahoma during the summer.
yeah.
Rocklahoma, what is that? A music
Texas.
festival?
Huge.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I don't know.
There's this
Have you heard of corn?
The vegetable, right? yes.
Well, no, well, check this
Mashed
out.
potatoes.
Right.
There's this thing. It's called the world's loudest month,
Okay.
and it starts at the beginning of May and it ends at the end of May, and it's all festivals.
Wow.
Rock on the Range, Rock Fest, Rocklahoma.
And is this all over the country or just located?
It's all like mostly Midwest.
Okay.
All over the country.
And so, and now this is my favorite part about
so
you guys taking the road, though. Is you guys? How do you guys get around around the country these days?
We got the chimp wagon.
Chimpmobile.
We've got this RV. You cannot miss it. If we pass you on the highway,
It's loud.
You know,
It'll hurt your
I
eyes.
couldn't miss it because actually, funny enough, the night you guys were at the House of Blues not too long ago for your birthday party, Cap, is that right?
Ours, actually.
Oh yeah, okay. So you guys just
We had
recently had a
two
birthday.
triple threat birthday.
Yeah.
I was performing across the street at the Comedy Store.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but I couldn't pull myself away to go say hi. And you guys were all kicking out in front of the wagon, you know, like hanging with people or whatever. And I'm
Blazing
like,
it up for the nation.
and I'm just like, oh, I want to hang with the Chimpz. And meanwhile, I'm like, just.
We would have heckled you, too.
Yeah, right.
Dude, that would be so cool. What time'd you go on, man? We should have gone.
Oh man, I was hosting the show, so I was on the clock all night long. I host a lot of shows, so
Damn, man.
as barely do I host this one, but most of the comedy shows that I do, very much so. But anyway, all right. So dig this. So I want to get to another song here. Coming up here, we got Mr. 44.
Yep.
Now I know you guys have been here in the past, and everybody's kind of got a different take on these songs. But as far as Mr. 44, how did that come about? What's that all about? I mean, everybody's pointing at Art.
I was sitting in, the jam room,
Just taking a shit.
Watching a movie.
Jacking
called,
off.
Yeah, jacking off. Watching a movie called Dust Till Dawn. And
I love that movie.
Yeah, this is one part where like George Clooney's like, "Oh, Mr. 44's got 6 little friends, and they can all run faster."
I remember that line.
So that's where I got it from.
That's pretty badass,
Yeah,
right
so I
on.
incorporated it into what we got going on, what we are going through.
Now we got to pay his ass. Thanks.
Pay up.
He needs the money.
I should hope not. I mean, as far as like laws of parody and stuff, because I'm in comedy myself, so it's like, if you can prove that you're changing the work in some way, then, you're free and clear. But, I have a feeling that Quentin Tarantino's not going to be going for any deep pockets with the Chimpz right now.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Like,
although Sons of Anarchy did take that song.
That's right. They did. Mr. 44 was on
Season
Sons of
5, Episode 4.
It's funny. I was Netflixing that, and that was the one episode I couldn't wait to get to. I binge watched like 4 or 5 seasons of Sons of Anarchy within like 2 days.
Anybody who likes that should watch that episode.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Season 5, Episode 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right on. All right.
Stolen Huffy is the name of the episode.
Yeah, there's the other one also,
Hot
Home
Chicks.
Invasion, the song Home Invasion.
That was Season 3, Episode 1.
There we go.
Right on. Cool. So you guys are actually, you're getting your music out there, and that's what's exciting. And so I'll tell you what, we're going to fire up Mr. 44 right now, and you're listening to The Chimpz on... That's what I wanted to hear.
Indie 100!
.com, baby.
Yeah.
Crazy how you try to play me, try to be coy. You ain't as sneaky as me. Hey yo, I thought you my boy. But let me tell you one thing, my fofo, it make you sing. And if I don't get my cash, you gon' be feeling that bang. So what's this? Now, I can't get paid. Let's get down, bloodsucker. Gotta have it made. So this is
SC Samurai, serving the Santa Clarita Valley of Southern California. Award-winning martial arts classes specializing in children from ages 4 to 7 years old. Instill respect, confidence, and discipline in your children as they get in shape both mentally and physically. Build self-esteem through positive reinforcement. SC Samurai classes are fun, safe, and taught by world champions. Visit our website to sign up for a free lesson with no obligation. Go to scsamurai.com or call 661-412-3656. That's 661-412-3656. Have you ever dreamed of taking a French cooking class from a renowned chef in Paris? Or maybe a Spanish guitar lesson from an expert guitarist in Spain? How about a personal training session with a celebrity fitness instructor in New York? Well, now you can on Expertory.com. Expertory is an online destination that allows you to learn all the things you've ever dreamed of without ever leaving your home. Simply search for the subject you're interested in, choose a time that works best for your schedule, and book a live video chat session with an expert anywhere in the world. The first 100 listeners this week to enter promo code Indy100 will receive a 20% discount on any booking. Expertory.com, where you meet the experts.
It's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up with your host, Jason Hadley. In light of recent whale abuse allegations, REO Speedwagon backed out of their gig at SeaWorld's Orlando location. But hey, at least we could take forcing whales to listen to REO Speedwagon off the list of abuses.
Another good example of whales outsmarting people.
Legendary actor Peter O'Toole passed away at the age of 81. Aside from 60 years of acting, Peter O'Toole will also be remembered for his funny-sounding name, like Planet of the Apes star Roddy McDowall and blues singer Willie Johnson. Lindsay Lohan has already started receiving offers after announcing plans for a tell-all book. Some great titles for Lilo's memoirs might be 7 Habits of Highly Defective People, Harlot's Web, and The Adventures on Huckleberry Gin. Lamar Odom claims he's the one leaving, even though Khloe Kardashian filed for divorce last Friday. Khloe's looking for a crack team of attorneys, while Lamar is just looking for crack. And that's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up. Follow us on Twitter at Rockin' Wrap-Up.
All genres, all indie. Indie 100.
What's up? We're back with the Chimpz. You're listening to the Hadley Hour here on Indy100.com. Yeah, we were just laughing about crack.
That was funny.
Crack is funny. I'm sorry. Right? I mean, just say it. You know, like, listen, if you make a choice to do crack, you have no one to blame but yourself. Like, AIDS is finally funny. You know what I'm saying?
It's about damn time.
Right? I'm just saying, like, listen, I have, you know, I mean, granted, if you got it as a child or, like, you got it through a blood transfusion, right, I'll feel sorry for you. Don't get me wrong. But,
right.
I mean, if you just jumped without a chute, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you hit the ground that hard, you got no one to blame but yourself, you know?
What's going on?
Or maybe a broken condom. I don't know. But, you know, I'm just saying that, like, there's
condom style.
Shit happens.
Right? And then you get it all over the inside of your pee hole, and it's just horrible. And you get all infected and gnarly. Wait, no, we were talking about somebody that was doing drugs at one of your shows or something like that.
Oh, the spoon.
I think that was all of us.
The story about the spoon.
All right, so I want to hear the story about the spoon.
Well, hey, who wants to tell this one?
I can kind of start it, and you could probably jump in. But
I'll jump in after you.
So we played a gig at the Green Frog, I think it was called, out in San Diego, very South San Diego, right near the Mexican border.
The jumping frog or something.
El Verde, however you say frog.
Yeah.
some.
So anyways, we had a long
Salty
set.
frog,
We had a
frog.
3-hour set at this place. So I think it was on one of our breaks.
Yep.
Carrie had a friend with him.
Yeah,
she came over and she was asking everybody.
She's all right.
She was a nurse.
She was asking everybody.
She was a nurse, huh?
Yeah.
She was one of those. I'd hate it, but I'd quit it.
Okay.
So anyways, she comes up. I see her asking a bunch of people questions. She comes up to me. She says, "Hey, do you have a spoon?" And I actually found a spoon for her. I thought she was trying to eat something. You know, it was a plastic spoon. She got all pissed off at me. Like, I don't want a plastic spoon.
You have a metal spoon?
Yeah, those persistent chlorates within the plastic, that'll kill you.
I guess. So I think Chuck could take it from here because I think he stepped in after this.
So after the show, I'm in the RV chilling. I'm like, I'm trying to get myself together, drinking a beer and shit.
Okay.
She's sorry. You know, I didn't mean to cuss, but
Well, whatever, man. It's just us.
I had a problem with that lately, cussing like at shows.
Come on, we're all guys here.
Stay focused, bro.
So I'm trying to stay focused with this, man. My step recovery. Anyway, no, so I'm in there and I'm chilling, man. I'm drinking a beer. I'm like doing something. And she's like, "Hey, you have a spoon?" And I'm like, yeah, sure. It's in the drawer. I'm not even tripping. I'm not even thinking.
Right.
She's like, yeah, there's one right there.
You're like, man, I want some ice cream.
And I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, I'm a diabetic. You know, I just became a diabetic, so I got these damn syringes. And she's like, oh, let me see one. I'm a nurse. grabs one of my syringes. You know, I'm chilling. I don't even think about it. Then I turn around. I was like, why the hell did she want that spoon? I turn around and she's already knee deep in it. And she misses her vein.
She misses. That's the mess up. I wasn't there. I was drinking a beer in the bar.
Well, wait a minute, because I don't know what happens because I don't dabble in.
The worst part is I was walking around the whole club asking people for a metal spoon.
Yeah.
And I still didn't know what it was for. And they're looking at me like,
I was in the bar drinking a
that?
beer. I was in the bar drinking a beer, and Carrie comes up, "Hey, dude, do you have a metal spoon?" I'm like, "What?"
I thought she was gonna eat some cereal. I thought I just couldn't think of the soup.
I was like, "Yo, you got to get out of here, man."
Wow.
You got to get out of here.
And she just stuck herself like right in front of you guys like that, right in front of you.
Nothing.
She did it a second time because when she stepped off the RV after that happened with Chuck, I wound up walking her to her car. I didn't even know this was going on yet.
Whoa.
Like she came off the RV and she was like, "Hey, do you mind walking me to my car?" So I walked her to her car.
Yeah.
And she did it right in front of me in the driver's seat.
Really?
Smacking her arm,
Did you tie her off?
and shot up.
Welcome to the Paranoid.
Oh my God! You know it's funny when we worked at Mazarinos together. I think I killed a guy.
For real?
Yeah, right. No, like kind of for fake, but you know, like I almost kind of want. I kind of want to take credit for it, but I know I can't legally. No, but okay. So do you remember? Okay, so for the rest of the chimps here. All right, Sonic and I used to work at an Italian restaurant together.
Right.
That's how we met, right?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yep.
And so there was this cat there. I don't know if you were working there at the time, but he was like a gypsy-looking guy that drove a van, a big white van.
That sounds familiar, actually.
It does, doesn't it? And he was just like, okay, so this guy was a heroin addict.
He was?
He was a heroin addict.
Whoa.
Yeah, and because I caught him shooting up in his van one time.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised though, because I know a lot of funny things happen in Liz's office.
Oh yeah, no doubt. So
leave that alone.
Right. So dig this though. Okay, so it turns out that I was at work and one of my coworkers. I worked 2 jobs at the time, and one of my coworkers was a diabetic, and. Right. So I was like, I know a heroin addict. Do you mind if I like snatch a handful of your clean needles? Because this is just, you know. And she's like, yeah, no, sure, go ahead. I get them for free, you know. So I grabbed like a big grip of fucking, needles, right? Oops, I cussed now. Man, weed's a hell of a drug. So I grabbed this big, just fistful of syringes, right? And I'm like, here, dude, at least like you're not gonna die of like some sort of crazy infection or AIDS or whatever, right? Dude. But I think he saw that as like, bam, 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 like a shooting gallery into his arm, and he ended up dying like about a week later. That's what he stopped coming to work, and I don't know if I have like that survivor's guilt of like, did I like give him the means to like have it'd be like giving a crack addict like a big basketball sized rock and going, here man, I don't want you to get busted by the cops for buying drugs, so I'm just gonna give you this basketball sized rock, and I'm sure you'll be able to parse it out over the coming months, be able to use it in
like crackhead will take that to the face.
Right.
No, son, I don't want you smoking pot, but here's a giant bong.
Right. I mean,
as long as you smoke it at home, everything's gonna be all right.
Right. Oh my God, that lie. Dude, you know what's funny? I used to get busted by my mom all the time for smoking pot when I was a teenager. Now I smoke with her.
Nice.
You guys ever smoke weed with your parents at all? Yes. Yeah. Show of hands, right on.
Yeah, not mine.
Hell no. I ain't never smoked.
My dad will slap me silly, even at my age.
Dude, my mom had a freak out session when she smoked my weed.
I'm sure.
I've smoked out with a lot of moms.
They're not used to the kind of stuff we got these days.
Yeah, I know, right? They're like, yeah, we smoked that 70s backyard boogie.
Oh, yeah.
I used to get a lid for $10.
Right. It was 4-finger lids. That's how you can tell how old somebody is when they say the word lid.
For real.
That Acapulco Gold.
Right. And they're all like, yeah, I tried some Maui Wowie back in Nam, or whatever.
Some Labrador.
Tied to a stick.
Retriever.
All right, so dig this. Segue. I'm really good at them, apparently.
Nice.
Yeah, so I am super excited that you guys are here because you are here to promote your upcoming single, which is called War Machine! Oh, let me hear your war face! Oh! Okay. Anyway, so War Machine, and this is a single that came about. How so? What made you want to put out a single versus waiting for the whole album? What's the strategy behind that?
Well, budget.
We've been itching to put something out new, so
we're all doing 10 cock push-ups, and then we thought about it.
Yeah.
We sat on the top of the tallest mountain.
No, we did some gigs a couple months ago, made some pretty good money off of them, and decided to turn that money into a new single. We know we're going to be doing an album probably by summertime, but we wanted something to give our fans, something fresh, something new. So
right on.
We talked with Ryan Green. He gave us a great deal, did an amazing job on this production. Thank you, Ryan, if you're
Definitely.
Yeah. Well,
Gotta
Ryan, you
check
should
it
be
out.
listening.
Valid.
Right? Just saying, they're showing you props. There's love being put out into the universe. So, and so War Machine, like we're gonna hear it obviously here in a moment, but anything you want to tell me about like where it came from as far as from an ideas perspective, or who's responsible for writing it, and
we're all responsible, honestly.
Yeah, we're all responsible for it, but like the main idea behind War Machine, because I heard a couple of us say that people were kind of confused on what it was, but you had the Arab Spring,
right?
And so this is really the American Spring.
Okay, I could buy that.
So
Google it.
It's the next step in the evolution that you were talking about from all your other albums.
So the War Machine,
right?
Everyone obviously know what the War Machine is.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get sued by Marvel Comics or anything like that. I mean, I think we all know what we're talking about. The military
Raging against the machine.
Yeah, the military industrial complexy type of. Yeah, I get you. Overall,
so it's basically this is the American Spring, but we didn't want to call it the American Spring. I lost a vote on that, so we called it
Yes,
War
you
Machine.
did.
I think
actually I voted yes on American Spring, but it came.
But I thought
I lost
but that's what it is.
It's all good. Okay.
That is funny though. My parents did actually ask me, how do we download that new song "War Against the Machine"? I said, you guys.
Well, how can people download it? I mean,
We're giving it away free. You could go
Check
to our
this out.
website and download it for free.
And that website is www.thechimpz.com, and then with a Z, and then otherwise Facebook, the Chimpz Nation, again with a Z, to Twitter, the Chimpz, YouTube /the Chimpz, Reverb Nation, the Chimpz, for not just War Machine, but all the other albums as well, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Do it now.
Yes, we'll wait.
Enter your email
right now, dude,
and then opt into smallasianboys.com.
And that's like something like. And that's gonna keep recurring every time we have something like behind the scenes or something that is special to our fans. It's always gonna be that way. Like we'll always have a free gift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or like free something for our fans because they support us all the time.
As you should. I mean, listen. You know what the thing is that if they're loyal and they watch your viral videos and they watch your music videos and stuff like that. I mean, it's like you should be making your money off of merch. T-shirts, CDs, stuff like that. The traditional stuff.
Yeah.
But it's that behind the scenes stuff where you build a connection with your fans. You know what I mean?
Right.
Cappy holding up a camera videotaping people as this is actually happening,
Yeah, at least Cappy's doing something, guys, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying. All right, so take this.
Cookie, dude. Do you want a fucking cookie?
Hey, it's dueling camera phones now, huh?
Yep.
So, all right, so real quickly, because I haven't heard this yet. I've been waiting to hear this.
War
for you guys to
Machine.
now, is this going to jump in straight away, or we get a little intro, or
It's a slight intro.
Right before we started, let's say that Ryan Green did a great job, bringing this out for us and popping it out.
Oh, we're about.
But I want to get thanks to my homies right here. Yeah. My homies, my Chimpz.
We pulled it off.
We were conflicted about this because we have another dope ass song that ain't even
We've got a lot of dope ass songs. You guys should definitely check
the
it
new
out.
album's written already.
Well, here you go. It's War Machine, guys. You're listening to it on the Hadley Hour here on Indie100.com.
Every reason to panic, every reason to stay. All the reasons to fight,
Indie100.com.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I came. I'm just saying. Wow, that was War Machine by the Chimpz. Wow, you are some angry simians, if I may say, because that was top shelf, gents, without a doubt. I mean,
Thank you.
You can hear the evolution. You know what I'm saying? From Who Can I Trust? I mean, this was just wow.
What happens when you let us out of our cages?
No, you know, I'm telling you, that's like rage virus infection. Okay, is what that is, man. Like you could go scratching little girls and infecting whole towns that require firebombing. I mean, that is what that's all about. How many more monkey references do you think I can come up with? The children's show, Zamubafu, right? No.
Great, babe.
You guys know that. Thank you. All right, and everybody here smokes pot. That's right. I forgot. No,
yeah, 420.
You know how I can tell that you guys are so proud of this single, of this song here, is that like there were 6 of us in this room. I can't count. Weed's a hell of a drug. There were 6 of us in this room. Nobody took their headphones off.
Yep.
No one took their headphones off. I mean, everybody. There was just nothing but you could hear a pin drop outside of my headphones. You know what I mean?
Fresh.
It is
Still really fresh in our brains.
It still has like that new baby smell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like when we demoed it. It wasn't like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was a little tough actually. This one, because this is probably one of the first times this song kind of has 2 to 3 choruses. So it was the first time we actually had to try and work and put it together the right way.
Totally, it's not your basic
demon.
rock song with the verse, chorus.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a bunch of choruses.
It has a little bit of an intricacy around the arrangement there, right? I noticed it was a little heavier, a little thicker than stuff off of
That's kind of our.
That's what
This is the first time we actually rock tune the guitars, so we're all on drop D right now with these new songs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So definitely gives it that thick.
That's what that does is that sets you guys up for guitar techs to come in later and constantly swap out guitars. Because I can imagine at a like playing a show, that's got to be
definitely need guitar
That's why I
techs.
stopped.
All right, so if you're looking to be a Chimpz guitar tech, you can find him at thechimps.com. Chimpz with a Z. It's Chimpz Nation on Facebook. Chimpz at the Chimpz on Twitter. YouTube the Chimpz. Reverb Nation the Chimpz. I'm here with Sonic on bass. I'm here with Cappy, who's our drummer here tonight. Scary Carrie, and might I say frightening, if I may say, with those guitars with the guitar track. Yeah, right. It scared me.
Frightening Carrie.
It doesn't roll well off the tongue. We got
Sounds like a Lifetime movie.
We got Chuck B on vocals and Artemis on vocals and guitar. You play rhythm as well, right?
Rhythm, yeah.
Right on. And you're a hell of a desk drummer, if I may say so as well. You know. Everybody heard it, and actually this show is generally listened to by about 24 to about 28,000 listeners, so I'm really hoping that you guys are picking up some new fans here. If you want to reach me, Jason Hadley, I got to plug myself in front of these guys, so
Do it, man.
I don't know what kind of show you thought this was going to be, but yeah.
No, bro, not on our time.
No, but you can find the Hollywood Rock and Wrap Up at Rock and Wrap Up. You can find the Hadley Hour at Facebook/the Hadley Hour. You can find me personally, comedian Jason Hadley, at Facebook, comedian Jason Hadley, Twitter at comedian J Hadley with a J. Right? You guys got to clarify the Z. I just don't want it to be Jay. I digress. Where else can you find me? Podomatic. You can find me on Stitcher, iTunes. Good times. So, in the meantime,
on the corner on Vine.
Now, you guys, I noticed a theme about the costuming and wardrobe that you brought here tonight. So, I'm noticing a pattern here as far as your choice in wardrobe. And so, is there anyone that you want to mention, perhaps? That
yeah. Give props to Mr. Jeremy Hanna, who's co-owner of Solon Apparel.
Eggmeister, Egg.
Very cool. Very good. You guys got a bunch of sponsorships, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Schechter,
Jägermeister,
Scum Love at Schechter, man. He's been hooking up my boys.
That guy. There's a guy really named Scum Love.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Was he? His parents were like, he looks like.
You should have him on your show.
I would love to. Yeah, set it up, man. Give him my number. Listen, anybody that you guys put your name on and want to.
Jägermeister.
I'm wearing an Outlaw T-shirt from
Rick Gomes.
Rick Gomes.
Outlaw Threads and Sabian Cymbals.
Sabian Cymbals. Huh?
Audio 2000s.
Bogner amplification.
What do you guys actually
Equation
pay for?
audio.
You're like, we're sponsored by Pavilions and.
We pay for gas.
Now you know what? On the real, like they really, they support us with material and things to help us, go along our way.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I've been staring at a Jägermeister Presents the Chimpz poster since you guys were first here a year ago. You know, I mean, would you believe it's been a year that this show's been on the air now?
That's crazy.
Yeah. And I think you guys were the first.
That's awesome.
If not the second guest that I had on the show.
Yeah, I remember it was fresh.
Yeah.
We'll say the first though.
Fresh balls.
Yeah, better.
That's
Well,
also
you know what it was?
sponsor.
Is the first one was the soft opening. You know what I mean? To like work out all the kinks, and then when I actually really
The
wanted
first
to
date, like coffee date.
Yeah, exactly. You know, you want to just make sure that like I'm not a Craigslist killer or something like that. You know what I mean? I mean that's
We're not sure yet.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, I'm telling you, you guys are gonna get so much tail with War Machine.
Yes.
I'm not even lying.
Nice.
Why we did it? Yeah.
Yeah, clearly.
Another
I mean,
reason.
well, you know, you burn through all the tail off of who can you trust, and you know, it's like, or who can I trust? And
we really needed to get our fans some new stuff, though.
Yep.
that's what it's about, keeping it fresh. Now, you guys have like any port in a storm type of stuff? Any fun like road stories or anything like that you guys have? Oh yeah, I hear it. Oh yeah.
There's a lot.
Where do we start?
Other than
we
chasing
drank-
tornadoes and running through
90 beers. 90 beers.
Oh, that's a great one. Tell him, Chuck. Tell him the 90
The
beers.
video's on our page actually.
Okay, to start with, I was driving. Artemis Prime was driving the RV, and I was trying to stay sober as hell.
Trying.
I'm like,
okay.
I am not drinking today while I drive because I drove a good amount.
Yeah, like you always do, right?
Well, I'm driving everybody, and Chuck, what happened next, man?
So we're in a dry county. We're leaving my mom's house.
Oh, dry county. Oh my God.
I'm not gonna say where my mom lives.
3.0
but
beer.
We're leaving from where my mom was.
I feel like it's Tennessee.
And we was driving. Nah,
It's the Bible Belt.
Okay.
But, no, it's around there.
All right.
But so we're driving through.
Mm-hmm.
We finally get to a place in the morning where they have beer. It's a Walmart.
Okay.
In Amarillo, Texas.
But we had to stock up because we're heading
And
to
so we're like,
Oklahoma
fuck
with nothing but 3.2 beer.
Yeah, it was a Sunday.
Yeah, so we're like, okay.
What's 3.2 beer?
That means 3.2% no matter what you buy.
Watered
Unless
down
you,
beer.
unless you go to like a wine and spirit store where there's no ice, you know, it's like hot beer, you know.
That's very rare in the middle of nowhere.
But so anyway, so we stopped. We got 330 packs of some Budweiser. That's 90 beers.
Yeah.
And we're like,
the real
this,
beer.
this is gonna last us like for a
Real
couple
beer.
days, man. We're gonna regulate.
Right before we get into the Bible Belt.
As soon as we get on the road, we crack one. It's hot. Someone cracked a bad joke on one of the other band members, and so they got hit it with a beer can.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, fuck it. Okay, so we're all gonna get hit with beer cans.
Yeah.
So we start drinking the beer and hitting each other with cans.
Every time you drink,
And this is while the vehicle's moving?
This is while it's moving.
Yeah.
I'm driving.
We were so we're hitting him with beer cans. He's getting pissed off. He's like, I'm gonna get fucking pulled over, man.
Dude, I'm gonna get pulled over.
Well, they'd hit his head and then they'd get sucked out the window.
Yeah, there's a vortex.
Oh.
The windows are open.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
every time they throw it
So
at
we
me,
drank all 90
flies.
beers before we got to our next stop.
Oh my God.
So it was like 90 beers in like 4.5 hours.
Yeah,
or
it was
something.
4 hours. We were drinking the beers as fast as we could just so we had more ammo to throw.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Art's sitting there like reeking of beer. So if he gets pulled over, he hasn't drank a drop.
Yeah.
But you know, he's still gonna get like breathalyzer.
And that was kind of our defense. We're like, yo, when you get pulled over, it's all good because we're the ones drinking, man. It's all good.
But even, to make this one worse, when we got to Oklahoma, our friends in Oklahoma brought us bar hopping.
dude. After everything, dude, I was actually.
It was like one of those
And you know what?
crazy ass
As a
blackout
driver,
nights.
and
Oh,
you know
right.
this isn't the responsible thing to do, but
Sure.
I said, hey, if you can't beat them, join them.
Oh,
Well, that was the night of my bender, wasn't it?
But I am like,
I got this fight on
Good
video.
driver.
It was so great.
oh man.
Everybody want to kill each other.
Well, you know, the thing is,
by
like-
2 a.m.
Just tune into YouTube.
Yeah,
and you can
YouTube.
see our videos, man. We
Chip
got,
is better, too.
we're putting out a DVD pretty
With the
soon.
Z?
So
Then these guys
Check out all
drew
that
on my
stuff.
face while I was passed out.
What'd they draw? What'd they draw?
I was just
Penises.
Vanilla Ice, I think. I was just walking around filming Cappy the whole night, and he's like, "What do you want, dude?" And I'm just like, just great moments." You know, just,
I'm trying to give directions on my GPS with all this
with
shit
a
on
dick
my
on
face.
his face.
And I just woken up from a stupor, and I've got all this crap on my face. I don't even know it. I'm like, turn left on 15th Street. Get that camera out of my face. You know?
Oh my God, that's
Here's
hilarious.
the thing: is if you get too wasted,
Yeah.
around the Chimpz,
Uh-huh.
and you pass out,
Oh, you're done.
That's it.
You
you're
get
effed.
cocked.
You're effed.
Oh,
You know?
oh my God.
And you're at fault.
you've been cocked.
In
No
the morning,
doubt, right?
When you wake up, you're not
You've
gonna notice
been
it,
cocked at
but when
Indy
you-
100.
But when you walk next to a mirror,
Yeah, forget it.
you're gonna see.
You're gonna cry. You're gonna cry.
Yeah, Cappy didn't even know. He's like sitting in the front seat with his GPS. Face all painted up. Don't even know this.
Yeah, we heard about it, dude. It's good enough. All right. Time for a commercial break.
I think someone's a little mad.
Yeah.
Or at least a little. All right, so dig this. We got our next song coming up here by the Chimpz off the album Who Can I Trust? This is the title track, Who Can I Trust? And, just for a refresher for all the fans out there, anything you want to mention about this song or, they kind of...
We got a video of it.
That's
on
cool.
YouTube.
Right on. That's YouTube/the Chimpz with a Z, right?
Yes, sir.
Hells yes. Look at that.
That video was filmed during Occupy LA, and Sonic can say something about that.
Really?
Yeah, actually, we got a lot of the footage in that video is real live footage from the Occupy protests. I was out there almost every day for almost what was it, a month and a half, 2 months. I was actually there the night it got busted by the cops. I had to run, and I got away. Got away.
Well, and you had a TV.
Who can I trust?
We got a lot of good footage.
Okay.
And yeah, I'd say watch the video. The song is definitely themed off a lot of questions people have had or still do have, as far as corruption in the government and stuff like that.
It's funny enough, your kind of footage is what's actually really needed. You know what I mean? People need to see the stuff that you're taking on a viral level because it's like, I don't know if you're aware of this conspiracy of professional actors at disaster events.
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever heard of that?
Are you talking about Paul Walker, man?
No, not Paul Walker. Oh my God, can I tell you I went to hell with a Paul Walker joke? I was going to go to hell when I was that he should die over Thanksgiving weekend in a fiery car wreck. He did. He died over Thanksgiving weekend in a fiery car wreck.
And, you really said that?
No, well, what I said was I'm surprised it even made the news because isn't everything on Thanksgiving burned on the outside and raw in the middle?
Yes.
Are you the hand of God or something?
Yeah, that was pretty bad. But in any case, no. But there are professional disaster actors, or at least they accuse them of being. You'll see the same people at different disaster events all over the country.
They're called sacrifices.
No, they're playing live people. But in the meantime, it definitely does make you ask, who can I trust? And so we're gonna go ahead and fire that up here. You're listening to the Hadley Hour here on Indie100.com. It's Tuesday or Thursday night around the 9 o'clock hour. And again, the Chimpz with Who Can I Trust off the album Who Can I Trust. You're listening to the Chimpz on Indie100.com. Give him a little pan hoot. I want to hear a little. Rise, my minion!
Who can I trust in this world I hate? Man, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm going down slow. Smoking weed, sipping Hennessy, watching out for those suckers trying to get me. They try to get me down the way. They try to get me cause they think I'm paid. They don't know about me, only judge what they see, and I don't know who's down for me. Who can I trust? 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 Step back, man, what you say? You better fade away. Can't trust in someone who lies. Can't lie to someone I trust. Don't you deceive me. You better get away. Can't trust
Indy100.com.
Have you ever dreamed of taking a French cooking class from a renowned chef in Paris? Or maybe a Spanish guitar lesson from an expert guitarist in Spain? How about a personal training session with a celebrity fitness instructor in New York? Well, now you can on Expertory.com. Expertory is an online destination that allows you to learn all the things you've ever dreamed of without ever leaving your home. Simply search for the subject you're interested in, choose a time that works best for your schedule, and book a live video chat session with an expert anywhere in the world. The first 100 listeners this week to enter promo code Indy100 will receive a 20% discount on any booking. Expertory.com, where you meet the experts.
The SC Samurai, serving the Santa Clarita Valley of Southern California. Award-winning martial arts classes specializing in children from ages 4 to 7 years old. Instill respect, confidence, and discipline in your children as they get in shape both mentally and physically. Build self-esteem through positive reinforcement. SC Samurai classes are fun, safe, and taught by world champions. Visit our website to sign up for a free lesson with no obligation. Go to scsamurai.com or call 661-412-3656. That's 661-412-3656.
It's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up with your host, Jason Hadley. It's been more than a year after his death, and Michael Clark Duncan's tomb still doesn't have any kind of plaque or inscription. Granted, dying was bad for his career, but any good actor wants his name attached to the most recent thing he's been in. LaToya Jackson insists she hasn't married longtime business partner Jeffrey Phillips. Thanks for clarifying, LaToya, considering marriage licenses are public record, which we'd only add to the list of your other records no one cares about. Make sure you add it to your shopping list as Vivid Entertainment announced that Tila Tequila has a sex tape due out just in time for Christmas. This would be the second X-rated movie for the MySpace celebrity, so apparently it's everyone else's space too. Duck Dynasty released their Season 5 preview. The duck collars that built their fortune are made out of a soundboard and a reed, which is infuriating when you consider those hillbillies brought in $40 million, and those duck collars are the closest any of them have ever come to reading. And that's the Hollywood Rockin' Wrap-Up. Follow us on Twitter at Rockin' Wrap-Up.
All genres, all indie. Indie 100.
Wait, oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I want to do this one. That's what I want to do. All right, we're back. Oh, my gosh. Clearly, I have production problems, is what it comes down to. You are listening to the Hadley Hour here on Indy100.com. You are listening to us on Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 9 o'clock. I am here with the Chimpz. Hello. Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness gracious. These guys, stricken with rage. If you missed War Machine, then you just suck, dude. Seriously. You really
Or you could go get it for free off our website.
Oh, that's right.
Chimpz.com with a Z.
Look at that. Cappy saved you. Cappy saved your coolness, guys, out there in Radio Land. All right, so I'm here with the Chimpz. I got Sonic on bass. I got Cappy on drums. Scary Carrie on guitar. Chuck P, our vocalist, and Artemis Prime. Do you go by Prime? Because I like saying Artemis Prime.
Mr. Prime.
Just
whatever you
Artemis.
like.
I like because Artemis Prime sounds like, you know what I mean? Like,
let's roll.
Autobots roll out. I don't know. Or that sounds more like Batman. You know, I don't know.
Bane,
Artemis roll out.
That was actually during the War Machine bridge a little bit.
Seems victory has defeated you. Okay, all right. Enough with the bad impressions. Okay, so
Bane.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Actually, I was trying to work on a joke about doing love notes, like roses are red, violets are blue. It seems victory has defeated you. I don't know. I'm retarded. There's a reason I'm woefully single. And there is just absolutely no tail to be had in the comedy world. Not like you guys, man. The musicians look cool. The comedians, we're the sensitive guys. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think?
Torture artists.
Yeah, no, you know what it is it's like we're like living in a jungle, even though we're really Meerkat Manor. You know what I mean? Like, it's all a bunch of like wimpy little guys that all talk big, and like everybody thinks they can say whatever they want.
Honestly, what comedians have to do is start wearing like tube socks in their pants, dude.
Actually, you know what's funny? I'm one of the few comics that does not do small penis jokes. You know what I mean?
Insecurity, I guess.
No, you know what? It's not that I need a penis enlargement. It's that I need a body reduction.
PRS.
Yeah, it's
penis reduction surgery.
Right. No, well, you know what it is? Like they say, for every 35 pounds of weight, your penis appears 1 inch smaller. So visually speaking, I'm denying women like 3 inches. You know what I mean? And so,
what about when you take extends?
You know what? I actually don't need extends because it already gets all calloused from the head dragging along the carpet, and well, at least when I'm on my knees. I'm not going to brag. It's not an ankle thing. But anyway, well, what can I say? No, I don't know. Apparently, listen, I wear Magnums. It's all good. I don't know about you guys. No, nobody. Okay, all right. You guys have never seen the numbers at the bottoms of the.
Come on, man. Magnums take away all the feeling.
Well, if you ever watched Magnum PI, he never had any feelings, and he got tail all the time. So
He's the Ferrari.
Right? Oh, I'm telling you, right? So, all right, what is new and exciting coming up in the future for the Chimpz? Anything that might be on the horizon for you guys coming up? Any local shows, for example? Or?
Yeah, actually, our next local show that I can remember off the top of my head is January 31st at PD's Place. We're playing with Ike Willis, who was
PD's
guitar player
Place
for
Alfresita, right?
Yeah, the one you saw us at last time.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah.
So who are you guys playing with?
Ike Willis. He was Frank Zappa's guitar player. He's got his own solo project now, and a couple other local bands as well. It's going to be a good night.
Right.
My friend Mark Metcalf, who I've known since elementary school, he's promoting this show. It's his birthday, so it's going to be an all-outer.
Wow. Right on. Any kind of long-term touring plans coming out here? Or?
Yeah.
Working on that right now.
Nice.
We got some Arizona shows coming up, and then we're also
Mexico.
You're going to Mexico, huh?
Yeah. We're going to Mexicali, the international.
You guys got to go to the Donkey Show.
Tattoo Expo.
Oh, we've done it.
That's why we're going.
Oh,
We don't have a show. We're just going.
Yeah, we're covering it up by saying we're doing the show.
Carrie's been
But
in
now
it.
on the real, like we're doing an expo, tattoo expo out there.
Oh, okay.
So-
wait, a Mexican tattoo expo?
Mexicali, man. Yeah.
Oof, that sounds
Chicali Inc.,
Nah, it's
Chicali
actually
Mafia.
very reputable.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some good shit.
I mean, I wouldn't drink the water, so it's
gonna
like
be some cats from Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Definitely
there.
have to
Some
bring
other
your own
tattoo
water.
artists. They got some things going on. So.
Right on. Are you guys going to be getting ink while you're out there?
I want to.
I got ink last time.
He got one last time. A Chimp. Show it to him.
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, you can't see it on radio, but
It's on his
Wow.
Big picture.
That is rad.
That was Victor from Chicali Inc. who hooked him up with
Yeah,
that.
Victor
That's a nice
Sabino.
butt cheek.
All right, so dig
my
this.
name
JK.
So real quick, I just kind of want to recap the place where we can find you because we are actually, unfortunately, coming to the close of the show. I know, right? I'm sad.
We're
So
gonna get another 12-pack, dude.
all right, F it, 2-hour show. No, so let's see here. We got the Chimpz. You can find the Chimpz at www.thechimps.com. Facebook, Chimpz Nation. Again, all these with a Z. If you're throwing an S there, you're retarded. That's just all there is to it. Twitter at the Chimpz. YouTube, you can find them / the Chimpz. Music videos, viral videos, backstage footage.
There's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, a bunch of
Facebook?
stuff. You know,
Facebook?
Facebook. You can find all those videos too. Again, Chimpz Nation.
Friend us up.
And also, you know, everybody out there, enter your email on thechimps.com with a Z.
Get War Machine for free.
War Machine for free. You're missing out if you don't. You're not leading a complete life. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? If you don't do this. So, in the closing minutes here, we got maybe a minute left. Anything you guys want to mention as far as like shout outs or anything fun? Anybody you want to say hi to? Maybe any sponsorships or anything like that you guys are getting ready to close?
No thanks. We're good, dude.
Okay.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Actually, want to give a shout out to all of our fans. All the people who allow us to harass them on Facebook with our shows, because I know I harass a lot.
Love you guys.
Hey, big shout out to Yvonne Laughlin.
Yeah, Yvonne. Right?
She's been doing great for us. She's got us in a lot of different places.
Oh yeah, no, we were talking about Yvonne earlier. I'm looking at
Family.
Static Fiction poster, Chimpz poster,
Downfall.
Downfall 2012 sticker, Heaven Below poster
Yeah,
inside the
she's
studio.
totally awesome.
I actually should take pictures of all these and send these to her just for.
Yeah, she would love that.
You know,
She'd
no doubt.
love it. She'd love it.
All right, so that closes out the hour. We're gonna close out with Corrupt. Was that cool? Corrupt.
Yeah, Corrupt.
Right on.
Shouts out to Jaeger. Shouts out
to Bruce
That's-
Bouillet.
shouts out
Laid
to
the solo
everybody.
down on this song.
Absolutely. All right, so you've been listening to the Hadley Hour, airing Tuesdays and Thursday nights at 9 p.m. on Indie100.com. Again, thank you, the Chimpz, for coming by.
She's your queen to be.
Here you go, folks. It's Corrupt coming up here on the Hadley Hour on Indie100.com.
I fight, got to keep my mind steady. Don't wanna riot, but I got to keep it ready. Can't hold me down, even though I'm corrupt.
The SC Samurai, serving the Santa Clarita Valley of Southern California. Award-winning martial arts classes specializing in children from ages 4 to 7 years old. Instill respect, confidence, and discipline in your children as they get in shape both mentally and physically. Build self-esteem through positive reinforcement. SC Samurai classes are fun, safe, and taught by world champions. Visit our website to sign up for a free lesson with no obligation. Go to scsamurai.com or call 661-412-3656. That's 661-412-3656. Have you ever dreamed of taking a French cooking class from a renowned chef in Paris? Or maybe a Spanish guitar lesson from an expert guitarist in Spain? How about a personal training session with a celebrity fitness instructor in New York? Well, now you can on Expertory.com. Expertory is an online destination that allows you to learn all